Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Our first interview is today. Thankfully, it's not nearly as early as usual. So, because usual Monday I would have been in class for half an hour already. But yeah, so I am going downtown today to go to an interview, as I've done a couple of times now. Yeah. So that's really today's agenda. Is I have that interview at noon. It's somewhere on North 8th. I don't want to say exactly where because I don't want to give companies away. But yeah, this I'd say is kind of one of the more important ones. I don't want to actually. I don't even know if I want to say that. I don't want to give companies priority over other companies because that's just not what I want to do. Because I like all of these companies, to be completely honest. But I really like this one because, well, I also don't want to specify because that might be giving too much away. Long story short, I like this company. Not necessarily any more than any other company that I'm going to, but it's like because I am with a lot of different companies. I'm just trying to say that just so that, I mean, if you know, you know, but if not, just to try to keep some of the companies under the radar, because I don't want people going to the companies and be like, I saw you on Nock's vlog, and then they're going to find out about the vlog prematurely. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, so long story short, that company is downtown. And it's different in good ways than the other two companies I've ventured into. Okay, I'll say this a little bit. The first company I went to was actually a job company, like in the process of getting jobs, and it would be like more of a graphicsy, social media, like partially admin phone work type of deal. This last one I went to on Friday was an actual legitimate production company, and then this one is actually a game studio. So yeah, I hope that doesn't give too much away, but that's what we're looking at right now. Yeah. So that's kind of it today. That's the only thing I have on the chopping block for today. I finished a lot of work last night. I know I didn't officially end things off. I don't actually remember what the last thing I shot was. But, and then after that, I'm going to head back to campus because I did get a weekly SEPTA pass for this week so that I could come and go to University City as I please. So, as I mentioned yesterday, if Die Hard happens, I can go in for Die Hard if I'm out and I feel like it and I don't have much else to do. Sir, I am trying to move, but please do not tailgate me. You are not helping. So yeah. So that's the deal for today. Is that we're gonna go into University City and probably go to Shake Shack or something like that. I think we agreed on Shake Shack because I need to get somewhere for lunch. Now that means I can't film in the Shake Shack, so I don't know what the next thing you'll see. But one thing I will try to do today is I'm going to try to do a little bit of what I was talking about when I got the new camera, which is actually use both cameras in conjunction. And you might not notice. It probably will be hard for you to notice at first. Actually, it probably won't be hard for you to notice visually. It's probably going to be hard for you to notice auditorially with the mics. But yeah, so we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to blend footage today, assuming I shoot something with the other camera. If not, it'll just be all on this, and oh well. But yeah, I wanted to try to blend some footage a little bit. Now, so that means I have to be shooting in 30 frames. Now, if you can tell the difference between 30 and 24, that's excellent. If you can tell at all, it's probably going to be because it's creating it from interlaced footage. And I made a mistake the last time when I said I was shooting in 24 frames. I was not. I was actually shooting in 30 frames. However, most of the recent vlogs have been in 24 frames. So if you can tell the difference, by all means, try to point it out, and I will tell you if you're correct. I don't actually have a list of which ones were which at the current moment. So yeah, if you can tell the difference, by all means. I cannot tell the difference between 30 and 24, except for with interlacing, because the 30 is interlaced. So that's how I can tell the difference, other than the fact that my numbers in Premiere tell me that it's not 30 actually, not 30 and not perfect 24. It's actually 28,976 or 28,97 or 29,97 and 23,976. There's no 28 frames. That doesn't happen. Okay. Well, what you are seeing here is Cornwall Heights train station. It's a little bit rainy today. It rained a lot overnight. It's a little bit chilly, not too chilly. That's okay, I'm in a jacket. Anyway, today is kind of where we're gonna go downtown. We're gonna we're gonna see what happens. I'm leaving this camera hidden, and you know, we're just gonna try to go do something. Train comes in 18 minutes, at least theoretically. It's a little bit longer because I'm going to Market East Station. As I mentioned, it's above Market East. It's on 8th. So Market East is 2 further stops than I normally go. Last Friday I actually went to Suburban, which I didn't show up because I didn't bring the camera with me at all. But yeah, I'm going to Market East, or now it's called now Jefferson. I think it's Jefferson. I'm not 100% certain on that. I haven't been there in actually a while. Like out and about. All right, whatever. Let's go. I'm at like a block and a half above 8th and Market right now. Getting close to my interview, but this is the ceiling I see. It's actually nice. Kind of like it.
Well, that one little clip was apparently the only thing I'm actually going to mix in today. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm already back here. It's late at night. It's like 1:15 midnight. It's late. So, I guess a little play-by-play of what happened today would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably. So, yeah, blended footage aside, let's see here. So, I took the train down. I took the R7 down to Market East, or the Trenton line down to Jefferson Station, as you would say it if you're not Philadelphian. I got off there. Now, they have the gallery closed. In the gallery, I've shown a little bit of the gallery off way back in the day before they'd closed it. But the gallery is basically was a 4-story shopping mall. They've closed now to renovate it. So it used to go from 8th to 11th. I needed to get to 8th, and I was at 11th. So I just took the L for one stop, which is always wonderful, isn't it? And then from there I walked up the 4 blocks, because it was like 4 blocks up, 5 blocks up, something like that. So yeah, so that happened. Yeah, so I took that up, went to the interview. I think the interview went pretty well. I truly think it did. I'm happy with the way it came out. So yeah, that one's good. Then I came back to campus, hung out with Sarah for a little while. Oh yeah, I think I skipped to the part, because while I was at Market East, I went to Reading Terminal Market for breakfast, because Reading Terminal Market is always a fun place to go, and if you're ever in Philadelphia, it's a place you should go. Definitely should go there. But yeah, so I went to Reading Terminal Market for breakfast before the interview. Then, after all the interview shenanigans, came back to campus, had lunch with Sarah, then eventually left, and now I'm here. Yay! So, business tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a little bit light vlog-wise, because tomorrow's interview is actually out in Kensington. Now, I don't take the R7 train to get to Kensington, I take the L to get to Kensington. So, what I'm actually going to do is walk down to the 66 to the L, take the L to Berks, I want to say. Take the L to Berks. And then I'll get off the L there, head to my interview, come back, and do that. Should be hopefully pretty decent. Hopefully not that bad. You can see the little light on the reflection of my glasses. My eyes are light. Haha, or at least my eye is light. Anyway, but yeah, so that's tomorrow. No driving portion tomorrow, so who knows what's going to happen. I don't know, maybe I'll actually get something like this, where I'm inside talking to a camera late at night. Which I try not to do terribly often, but it hasn't happened lately, so why not? We'll just do it now. But yeah, it's late. I should get to bed. It's not actually until noon, and because it's, well, today's wasn't until noon, but I don't have to, I have to leave by 10. I don't have to be on the train by 9:58. So yeah, should be actually kind of decent. But we'll go down there. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We'll figure something out.